Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the Muggle philosopher Kierkegaard and his conception of faith in relation to the Harry Potter world. I'll be playing naive faith Harry.
I'll be playing Harry as the infinite resignation.
And I'll be playing Harry as the Knight of Faith. And just so we're on the same page, any mention that we make to Dumbledore is going to correspond to Kierkegaard mentioning God.
So before we get into it, let's set the stage. The problem that Harry is about to face is he's about to find out that he has to die at the hands of Voldemort in order to save all of Hogwarts and all of his friends. We want to look at how the three stages of Kierkegaard's faith might approach this problem.
The boy must die. Yes, he must die. Voldemort himself must do it. It is essential.
Okay, I'm going to die. That's cool. I'm just going to trust in Dumbledore and do what he wants me to do. Let's do this.
Geez, I have to die? I don't think I really want to die. But you know what? It's what Dumbledore wants. So you know what? It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's what Dumbledore wants. So I'll die. It's fine. I don't care. This is fine.
I have to die? I don't want to do that at all. Like, that's kind of an absurd thing that I want here. Like, I don't want to die, but Dumbledore wants me to die, so now I'm just in conflict with what Dumbledore wants. But I mean, he is Dumbledore, but it is me I'm talking about here, so you know what? All right, fine. I'm going to do it, but I want to come back. Like, this is not going to be the end of me. I'm going to die for Dumbledore, but I'm coming back afterwards.
What's going on? Why are you so stressed? It's all good. There's no reason to be upset.
I mean, it's kind of a really hard thing to ask. Like, I don't want to die, but now Dumbledore just wants me to die. Like, that's a really hard thing to agree to.
You both are wrong. There's really no point arguing about this. It's clear. Dumbledore wants us to die, so we're going to die. Just don't worry about it.
But, like, you don't feel any tension there? Like, obviously we all want to live here. Like, we don't want to die, but now Dumbledore's asking us to die. Like, there's so much tension here.
We just
I
have
need
to
to feel
trust
tension.
Dumbledore.
Just let it go. Let that
It's all
tension go.
good.
Dumbledore wants it.
It's not all good. Like, this is a really hard thing for him to ask us to do.
No, we just have to trust. It's all good.
All right, I don't even know if we're going to be able to agree with each other on this one.
Fine.
Fine. All right, let's just take a look at what Harry does.
Yeah, let's see what Harry does.
Harry Potter. The boy who lived. Come to die.
I don't know about the two of you, but I saw a lot of tension on Harry's face when he walked in there.
Listen, he did what Dumbledore asked. That's all that we wanted.
I
He
don't
might
think
have
he
done
was
that, but he
worried.
wasn't totally okay with it.
I think he was fine. He just trusted Dumbledore.
But, like, look at his face. Look at all the tension he felt there. It was really clear that his will was in direct tension with Dumbledore's will there.
Maybe we should see how it all turned out.
Yeah, let's see what happened.
Yeah, all right, let's see it.
Harry's heart did beat for us. For all of us. It's not over.
Wow, look at that.
Looks like he came back.
Yeah, I mean, I think he put his faith in the right place. He had a lot of tension with what Dumbledore wanted him to do, and he didn't want to do it, but he said he was going to do it anyway, and he believed in the absurd thing. He said, you know what, I'm going to die, but I'm going to be coming back. He put his faith in that, and you know what, he came back.
I think you have a point.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, so Harry is the Knight of Faith.
That was our experiment to show how we can kind of show Kierkegaard's three stages of faith in the Harry Potter world. So we kind of went through the dialectic, which Brian will now explain a little bit more.
Yeah, so Kierkegaard kind of used faith as an irrational dialectic. So he thinks that there's three steps to it. So you're going to have the two parts, then a synthesis into the third part. The first part's going to be that naive faith, where you really don't feel any tension. You just kind of say, okay, like whatever God, like God's will, that's cool. The second part is going to be that night of infinite resignation. So you realize that you don't really want to do what's going on, but you have complete trust in God, and you're kind of saying, okay, I don't really want this, but it's God's will, so I'm just going to resign myself to do it. So you felt tension a little bit, but then you let that tension go. The Knight of Faith, however, you're going to feel that same tension, that infinite resignation felt, but you're going to hold on to it. You're going to say, my will is in complete tension with what God's will is here. I don't want to do this at all, but I know God wants me to do it. And the way that you're going to continue to hold that tension and get around it is that you're going to take that, you're going to feel that tension, and then you're going to have faith in the absurd. So you're going to say, okay, God's asking me to give up something that I really don't want to give up. But even though it's absurd, I'm going to believe that I'm going to get that back if I give it up.
And so faith is really this absurd thing, this absurd sort of trust where you're kind of bridging that gap between what you want and what God wants, and realizing that you don't necessarily always want what God wants, but you're trusting that you're going to kind of get that back. And it's this absurd sort of relation.
So ultimately, you don't want to be naive faith, Harry, and you don't want to be infinite resignation, Harry. You want to be the Knight of Faith, Harry. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.